Okay, let's try this again. My phone totally fell on me. Go figure. So anyways, you want to take your beauty, I look so ridiculous. You want to take your beauty blender. You can use a brush too, whatever. I prefer using a beauty blender to lay down my foundation and concealer. Basically go out like in this T shape. Just kind of dab it and blend it out. The thing that's nice about these is like they have like a pointed, right, little, what is this? Gradiented, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, where you can get into the corner and under your eyes really well. I do a little bit over my eyelid too, just for shits and giggles. If you need to add more, go for it. And just blend it out. It actually is so much more useful if I just look at my own freaking mirror rather than my phone. We'll get there, guys. Hang tight. Okay. I don't really go down on my neck. I just kind of go like right along my jaw or slightly below it. Okay. All right. So there's your foundation. Boom. Okay, now that that nightmare is over. So then you'll want to take a concealer. I also use CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous in light medium. I don't know how much this is, but it's like drugstore shit, so probably no more than $5-6. Jeffree Star. I prefer this, but this baby's 22, so, but I'm gonna use it. It's, I mean, it's all the same, really. For concealer slash highlight, I use this kind of as a highlight as well. Although I will get there. You wanna do, like, if you can find a skin tone, like one that matches, cool. But I think generally as a rule of thumb, you wanna do a shade that's slightly lighter. So that's what this is. So what I do, down, over, kind of fill in. Down, over, kind of fill in, right? You can go down your nose. You can do this little Y area. You can't really see that, can you? Sorry. There you go. Boop. You do on your chin. You can do a little bit right here if you want. You don't have to. And then just blend it out. Take your beauty blender again and just kind of dab slash blend. So with this under the eyes, just kind of bring it out towards your temple. I also like to go back over my eyelids again. Just keep blending out. All right. Boom. Now you got your concealer on. You can also use concealer where you might have like problem spots, like I got a little pimple right there. You can kind of use that and cover it up. Some little problem spots there. And ta-da! Okay. Then you will use your setting powder. I use a brush for this. This is from, I don't know what the hell, this is a really old brush. Bath and Body Works. I think that's where this is from. I don't know. This is also Jeffree Star. Let's see. I also have, you can also use like a powder foundation. I use Maybelline, the Dream Wonder powder. This is in shade Natural Beige. And then for Jeffree Star, it's just beige. Again, you're going for something that kind of matches your undertones, I think. I don't know how the powder works. I usually just get it to match my foundation. So, and your foundation is based on your undertones, so whatever. All right. Whew. Tap, tap. And then just kind of lay it in there. I've seen people like only use this like on the areas where they highlight. So like here, here under the eye, on the nose. I just put it everywhere. I don't think it matters, really. It just kind of helps set your foundation and give you kind of a matte look so you're not all wet and oily looking, unless of course that's the look you're going for. Which I don't generally recommend unless you have perfectly flawless skin. So, all right, so that's done. So now, contouring. I don't generally do contour. It's only something that I've recently kind of been playing around with. Let me see here. Whoa. Hang on, let me get all my junk out. Because Lord knows I got plenty. Okay, so what I normally do is I just put rouge on. I like using these sticks because it makes it convenient. You just put it right where you want it and blend out. This is the Flower brand, which I think is Drew Barrymore's line. Found it at Walmart. This is Rosie Posie. There's E.l.f. Oh, Always Rosy. Seeing a pattern here. But yeah, so sometimes I mean, mostly I just lay this down first, but if you're gonna do contour, you wanna do your contouring first. Again, I like these sticks because it makes it convenient. This, again, I literally just got into contouring not that long ago. So, and then I've only really have Walmart to choose from. So if they don't have what I want or what I'm specifically looking for, then I'm out of luck pretty much. So this isn't generally, this shade is bogus. I was gonna say bogus. The shade is 806 Where's Walnut. I feel like this is a little too orangey for my complexion. I don't know. But it is what it is. And it works all right. I do know there's a brand called Juvia's Place, and I have some of their eyeshadow palettes. They recently-ish came out with like foundation and highlight and contour stuff. And I don't know that they have it on their website, but I know that they have it on their Instagram. They have charts where they help you, like if you can figure out what your foundation shade is, then they have recommended shades for your highlight and contour. So that's kind of nice. That's probably the next brand that I'll look into getting. But for right now, I'm stuck with Wet n Wild Where's Walnut. So for contour, you want to do like the side, like your cheekbones. You can do under your jaw, which I never do. You can do your nose, which I never do. And you generally go around your forehead, which I never do. I pretty much just sculpt my cheeks. That's all I do. So like rouge, you kind of want to start somewheres, like maybe a good couple inches from the corner of your mouth. And you're going to draw up towards the top of your ear. Boop. That's just using this side. You can go a little bit thicker if you want. Boop. Yeah. Boop. You can also just do, like little spots of it and blend. This is also Wet n Wild. It's kind of an angled blending brush. Just kind of go back and forth around in little circles. I also try to like pull up, like I don't want to go down. So little circles, kind of pulling up, kind of pulling back. And then with whatever excess might be on the brush, then I'll kind of go over my forehead, which honestly doesn't really show up, but maybe ever so subtly. Repeat the process on this side. Boom, there you go. You really can't tell in this light. Woo. Okay, it's there. If you wanted to contour your nose, again, it depends on the shape of your nose, how you contour. I know for someone like me that has more of a round bulbous nose, you would do a little bit right there, a little bit right there. What? You would basically skip this middle part. I think you can add highlight there, and then you want to come straight down. Straight down. Oh, that wasn't very straight. See, this is why I don't do my nose. And then blend. Yeah, so basically, like, it doesn't make a difference. Like, at least I can't see it. I don't know. Maybe it's subtly there. I don't know. I don't bother with my nose. I don't like my nose, but I've accepted that this is what it looks like, so I just live with it. I don't try and cover it up. So then with your rouge, if I lay down contour first, I'll use a powder. If I don't, then I go in with the stick. So then you'll take your powder, another brush. This looks all funky because I abuse my brushes. Basically just kind of tap into it, tap off any excess, and then just kind of very lightly go over the little ball of your cheek and blend up. And basically this just kind of adds like a little rosy tint over your contour. Boop, boop, there you go. Looks like I've been hit by a semi because of my lighting, but just trust that it looks okay, all right? Whoa. Okay, now for highlight. This is kind of my go-to highlight. It's Jeffree Star's Skin Frost in the shade Eclipse. It's a very neutral-ish kind of shimmer. That is if you're light to medium-ish toned. I'm sure darker skinned ladies can use this as well. It probably just depends on how bright and blinding you want your highlight to be. Otherwise, there are golden toned highlighters. There's cooler toned highlighters, which, uno momento. Here's my gold tone ones. And here's my gold tone ones. All Jeffree Star, by the way. So I don't generally use this palette. This is the Platinum Ice palette. There's your cool toned highlighters. Yeah, I think I used Glacier, this silvery looking one once, and I was like, holy crap, I look terrible. So yeah, I'm definitely more of a warm to neutral toned. Canary Bling might look okay. That's kind of a yellowy, I don't know. But yeah, so I usually stick with Eclipse, or I'll go into the 24 karat palette. Whoop. And this has the more warmer tones, obviously. Probably should have left out the cool tone ones as a comparison. Whoa. Yep, this is why I don't have a YouTube channel. Anyways, all right, so I usually use the Sarcophagus shade or King Tut if I'm going for a dramatic look. I did get this, the Mystery Skin Frost from the Halloween mystery boxes. Basically, they're like blind bags. And true story, I was ordering this mystery box like about 40 minutes before I went into my last surgery. They had me all hooked up and I was like, uno momento, I need to make this purchase before you knock me out. So yeah, this is one of the highlights. Skin Frost, whatever that came with it. And it's kind of like a molted whatever. This is really pretty though. It's a golden shade. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Oh, let's do a swatch. What do you know? You can't see. Oh, yep. F it. Whatever. All right, so I'm gonna go in with this. Another brush, very lightly. You can also kind of build up with highlight depending on how bright and blinding you want it. But you want to go like kind of right on top of where you did your contour and rouge. Again, I should be using this other mirror. Maybe kind of hard to tell, but you can see there's a little bit of a shimmer going on. You can bring this up towards your temple if you want. You don't have to. Just whatever you do on one side of your face, make sure you do it on the other. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, boop. Okay, so you can also highlight your nose. I don't generally. You can go down the bridge of your nose. You can go on the tip. If I do highlight my nose, I just do the tip a bit. You can also highlight your Cupid's bow to make your lips kind of pop when you put some color on. See, it's so hard to see. Whatever, just trust that it's there. These are not going the way I planned. Oh well. Just just right there in the Cupid's bow. You can also highlight your chin if you want. I don't. And there you go. So that is that for the face. Laying down all the shit for your face. So stay tuned. I'll do my eyebrows next because apparently I'm a psychopath and I lay down my eyebrows and my eyeshadow after I do my foundation. This is what I do first. I lay down my foundation, concealer, highlight, cheeks, all that. That's what I do first. Also, just a quick mention, to keep your brushes clean, I use this. It's called a brush egg. That's probably backwards. Basically, just put a little soap on here and then wash your brushes. This works really well. I use this, like the bigger ridges for like the bigger brushes, and then like my eyebrow brush or some of the small blending brushes for my eyeshadows, I use this smaller part, but these come in handy. So yeah, that's that. All right, hope this was informative. Hope this was everything you guys ever imagined. Yeah, this is part of the reason why I've taken forever to do this, because I'm just not comfortable doing this, and as you can tell, the lighting kind of sucks. I don't have the right setup. It is what it is. Maybe someday, if I have a better setup, I'll redo these videos. I don't know. But yeah, for now, hopefully that helps. All right, see you guys later.